Hello everyone. Don't know if we're live or not. Just gonna check my phone. Okay, looks like we are live. Hello, hello. Welcome to Passion Power Hour. This has been coming for a while and I've been in resistance, but now the nudge is so strong I cannot stop it. And I know that this is at night here in Australia, so normally I don't do lives at night, but it has come through so strong today. Spirit have been like, just do it, just do it, just start, just start. So here we are, the mindset hack of just start. Now, for those who are new to me, my name is Alison Cotton and I'm a business mentor and leader, teaching and supporting spiritual women, healers and coaches how to blend strategy with spirituality so they can create those consistent 5 figures and beyond. As I said, Passion Power Hour is the place where this is going to be a down-to-earth, truthful approach to all things biz, woo, so you can learn how to manage your energy. Move away from that hustle and self-doubt and really start to step into the clarity and your business success. Now, don't you think it's time to build a thriving business that you love? If you are wanting to know more and how I can help you, I invite you to book an energetic business assessment today. It is free and the link will be in the comments. So as you hop on, please say hello. Just start. So as you hop on, please say hello. And as you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay so I can come back and thank you and share the love with you. All right, Kel says, oh my gosh, just start. I used to hate it when you told me that. Haha, there you go. See, it's just a thing. It's Spirit's way of talking to us. So let's just dive into this, right, and get it done. Just start. Okay. So you have these beautiful innate gifts inside of you, and you are able to connect with people on an authentic level, and you are able to grow your business from that. Just let that sink in. You have beautiful innate gifts inside of you, and when you use them, you can connect with more people authentically and grow your business. Today, I would really want to talk to you about a mindset shift to start bringing that into your life, into your business, and apply it to your own energetic spirit. Right? So let me know in the comments. Put a number 1 if you are already an entrepreneur out in the world, or put it a number 2 if you're not quite there and you're still aspiring to becoming that entrepreneur. Or put a number 3 if you're in between, half in, half out, foot in the door, foot out of the door. Let me know. Because the one thing that I feel is so important and critical to start harnessing that energetic spirit that you have is that everything that has happened to you up until this point has happened for a reason. And it is so that you can help other people with their life path as well. You know this, and I know this because you have that inner desire in this life to help people and make an impact in this world. You've had this calling for quite some time. And I know exactly where you're at right now because this calling was coming to me for years. And you know what? Right now, you may not know exactly how you're supposed to help people. And you might be starting to figure that out little by little. And maybe it's just because you've never been shown, you've never been supported, you've never been taught, and that's okay. And then there'll be others that are like, hell yeah, I know what I'm doing and I do it so goddamn well, I'm good. But wherever you're at right now is just right. But I want to tell you this, you are here for a reason, and whatever has happened to you in your life has happened so that you can help other people. Give me a hell yes if that is what is true. Hey Brianna, how are you? So most of the time, we start out doing exactly what we did. When we're entrepreneurs, we generally start out doing exactly what we did in our life. For example, a client of mine worked in corporate. She climbed up the ladder to be at the top of her game. Then come to this like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here anymore. So she quit. She knew she had more to do than just that hustle and drive at that top level. And now she's working in her niche to help other women in corporate climb the ladder the way she did. She absolutely loves it because she's still in that corporate arena, but this time it's on her terms. She's the one who gets to choose when, where, how, why. Right? And this is why we join the entrepreneurship. It's our turn to do it how we want to do it. Doesn't mean that you can't show someone else how you did it and make that work for them. That's part of a strategy, right? There are people out there suffering. There are people out there suffering in silence, and they're praying for a goddamn miracle of help. They are staying awake at night wondering who the hell can help me. What's going on? What have I done wrong? How can I fix this? Right? And suffering in silence too, some of them. And what I want to know is that they're praying for you. Who are you to keep that magic locked up inside of you? Who are you to not do this work? Who are you not to share it with the world? So I'm going to ask this question. Why can't you just start? You will have no idea the impact you will offer from your life experience to someone else until you start. Your words, your love, your energy that can impact another person and change their life. You may inspire them to lose weight. You may inspire them to quit their job and get out there and do their own business. You may even inspire someone to ask for that pay rise that they've been so scared to do, right? You have no idea how much of an impact you have until you do it. So let me ask you again, can you just start? And this is where it gets a bit passionate. It's just like, can you just goddamn start? Right? Those people will suffer for longer, and they will continue to suffer until you finally get that goddamn courage to put yourself out there and speak up, to say something, to do something. And you know what? It might not be goddamn perfect, but so what? It might not come out right, but that hasn't stopped anybody from getting help before. So what if it's not perfect? It's still going to help. They're going to get the message because it's coming from you and your spirit. They are the ones waiting for you to come. You are going to help them with the problems that they have. The things that they're suffering with are just going to that are keeping them up tonight. They're losing sleep over this. They're pulling their goddamn hair out. Just start. And this all comes from that you're a little bit nervous, or you're a little bit afraid, or you're a little bit insecure about looking on camera, or your message isn't going to be right. Maybe you don't feel like you're the expert, but you are. And there is something that you know better than anybody else. So can you start? It's okay not to be perfect, and it's okay to not have everything 100% done, right? But it's not okay for you to hold it in anymore. I can tell you now, guaranteed from my heart, that 99% of entrepreneurs did not have a perfect pitch, did not have the perfect offer or anything else in between for the very, very first time. And I'm going to be the first one to put my hand up and say, I didn't have that. I didn't have it perfect. I just started. I really did. I just took that leap and I just started with something. You know what? I started out as a goddamn happiness coach, and look at me now. Totally not the happiness coach, totally something else. But that's how it evolves. You have to start somewhere and allow it to marinate and get those juices and get those things happening. So the mindset that I really would love you to adopt today or this evening or tomorrow is that your words really do matter, and your energy and your message matters. So can you please just start? I know I'm getting quite passionate because it's like a topic that has been on my mind for quite some time, and I just want to get the message out there. I really do. So if you are really here truly to help other people, if that is your soul's calling, then give yourself permission today, right now, that you go and share your message and that you will be able to help somebody. Because as soon as you stop the story that's going on in the back of your mind, that, you know, and I really love some of these stories. It's like, I used to have them too. And a lot of my clients had them until they started working with me and were told just to start. Who am I to do this? I'm not good enough. Oh, so-and-so is already doing it and they're doing it so much better than me, so I'm just not going to worry about it because they'll have all the clients. You know what? I really think I need to work on my money blocks before I can put myself out there. Are you goddamn serious? Just freaking start. Some of the others that make me giggle sometimes are, I'm just going to journal on this for a bit and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what comes up. Or I'm just going to pull some oracle cards and then I'm going to get my pendulum out just to make sure that the card that I pulled makes sense and it's right and it's true. Like, really? I'm all for pulling cards and I'm all for using the pendulum and I'm all for double checking with spirit. But don't stop yourself because that's what you need to do. Right? Don't just stop. Don't do that shit. Just stop. And just start. Take the freaking action. You need to take action. You can do all the thought processing, all the energy clearing, but if you do not start, then nothing changes. You are still in that cycle of, I'm just going to journal on this for a bit. I'm just going to pull another card today. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I can do this because I'm really not confident. Okay? I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling this is the passion, power. No, stop, stop, stop. I am going to now invite you all to just sit for a few minutes, take a few deep breaths, and ask your inner guidance, your spirit team, and yes, you can pull a card. But instead of asking, do I need to start a business today? Am I going to be, is this topic the right one to talk about? Ask today instead, what do I need to share today? And sharing could mean they just want you to put a funny meme up that gets somebody to make them laugh. Or it might be hop on and talk about just starting. Or it could be, you know what, you just need to comment on a few posts and share the love from your soul. That could be your just starting motion, right? You could even go a bit deeper and say, how may I serve at my highest level today? Or deeper again and say, what do my star soul clients need to hear from me? On whatever platform you use, text message, email, Instagram, whatever that is. And journal on that. Write it out. Write those thoughts that come in. Write those steps that they want you to take. And then take the action. Don't just leave them in your diary and in a week's time going, oh, that's right, Spirit said I had to do that. Shit, I haven't done it yet. What do I need to do today? Because they're going to tell you the same goddamn thing. You need to do it today. Because what you got yesterday will be the same message you get today and the same message you got tomorrow if you do not take action. The big, huge one though, is that I find that people don't trust. They don't believe that what shows up for them in their mind, in the cards, is what needs to be shared. But if you follow your intuition, if you follow that inner guidance, I guarantee it, 100%, and I know you're going to comment right now, that every single time that I have followed this nudge, every single time, not the strategic piece of, oh, well, I've got to do my oracle cards today because I said I was going to. No, these ones, the passion power moments where I've just come on live because something has happened that they need me to share, right? Someone watching on the live, on the replay, having one person watch or 50 people watch, it didn't matter. They have said, thank you so much. I really needed to hear this from you today. Thank you for kicking my butt. Right? We have this goddamn desire to serve people. It is in our system. You're not on my Facebook page just for shit and giggles and you want to say hi. You have a desire to serve people. You have a desire to do something more with your life. And yes, not everyone is cut out for it. And if it was easy, we'd all be doing it and we'd all be making $1 billion. But this is part of that journey. Your spiritual journey, your entrepreneurial journey, your life journey. And it takes inner work. It takes those moments of, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to stand up and I'm just going to shout it out from the rooftop. It takes courage. It takes falling down. I've been there. And then getting back up again. And then falling down again. You know how many launches I've failed at? But I still can't keep coming back because my desire is so powerful that I'm here to impact people. And I know that you're here too. You're committed to that. You signed a contract to serve when you came to Earth. Please know that being of high service to others and being committed means that you have to put your own fears aside and just start. Who's feeling this? Let me know. Thank you, and thank you, Spirit. Definitely needed to hear this. I'm that girl. Thank you for kicking my butt. See? Told you, 100% of the time, somebody needs to hear this. Is this a personal reading for me? So I want you to hashtag committed right now on the replay live, hashtag committed, that you are committed to starting. Right? I can only say this from the bottom of my heart because this has been me. I have been too scared to share my message for fear of losing clients or not having the right people or having people fall away. I was doubting everything Spirit were telling me because it's like, oh, well, I don't know enough about that. Right? And in the end, they kicked my butt so goddamn hard. Here I am talking about it. Right? So put yourself out there. And the more I do this, and the more I share my story and my message and my thing, the more people resonate and the more people that come in. The more people that come in, the more attraction I create. The more I then get better at my message and the more better I get at sales and creating programs that people want. No more failed launches. The more this resonates with people, but it's not going to happen overnight. But if you didn't start today, what would 12 months look like for you? What would 12 months from now look like for you if you don't start today? You're going to be in the same shit in 12 months' time than you are today. You may have taken a few extra steps, right? But know that you are on the right path. You just, every now and then, need to kick up the butt, a little bit of passion put into you, because you are enough. Your message is enough. You are here to create solid impact in the world. You haven't come to earth at this time just because. You're here for a reason. Okay? I've really enjoyed this first Passion Power Hour. And if you have anything you want me to talk about and get passionate about, please let me know, because I would love to get passionate about a lot of things. I would love for you to share this with a friend, especially if they're a newcomer to the entrepreneurial journey, or they have this, I don't want to start because, or they're struggling with just a little bit of fear. Yeah? I want them to hear this message, just like you've heard this message. So I am sending you so much love, and I hope that all of your hashtag committed will really put yourself out there. If this has helped you in any way, very good. I'm very, very pleased. I would love to hear from you. You can always send me a message. If you have a question, this message will be on the replay. Can you like pop in and kick my butt at this time every night? Sure, no worries. Maybe. Brianna says 12 months, still lost and still prolonged in indecisiveness. That's correct. Still stuck. Still stuck in the same old shit that you were yesterday, and will be tomorrow if you don't just start. One last thing that I do want to say as part of the Passion Power, our action shapes our lives. But when we don't take action, it can be just as powerful. By holding on to a belief that our actions won't make much of a difference, we may find that we often tend to forego the opportunities to get involved. Just let that sink in. And I want you to come back and I want you to tell me the stories of what came through on your journaling session when you asked Spirit those direct questions. What do I need to share with the world today? How can I serve at my highest level? What do my soul star clients need to hear from me today? And then just start on what they give you. Tag me on the post. I will be your support. I will be your cheerleader. That would give me nothing more. What's that saying? I can't even think of it now because I'm still on a high. Something about it would give me more pleasure than you realize. Can you write them in the comments so I can remember them, please? Yes. And now my nose is getting blocked because the energy is running through me. How much joy is that? All right. So this is Passion Power Hour or half hour, done and dusted this week. Let me know if you want me to share a message about something or a topic or anything in between. And I will be happy to hop on and answer your questions in these Passion Power Hours. So, energetic business assessment, these are free, and please book one if you feel the need that you want to know where you're leaking your energy, where things are going around in circles, and how you can just start. Right? So, have a super fantastic evening. Enjoy the rest of your day if it's daytime where you are. And until next time, with all my love to you, I'll see you again. Bye.